Okay. Hello, hello. We'll wait for a few friends to join us. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day wherever you are. Thank you for getting on the mat. If you're in Portland, it's absolutely beautiful outside. So thanks for being here while it's so lovely outside. Hello, hello, Danielle and Colleen. Welcome. Welcome to my YouTube friends. Hi. I love it. I'm assuming friends are doing yoga together, and I love that. Let me give a quick little spiel of what we're doing. Hamstrings. Yay. We are stretching our hamstrings a lot today, and we'll do that in a couple different ways. Lots of triangle pose, lots of half splits, full standing splits, all that good stuff. We'll also strengthen our hamstrings, which I always like to remind people to do before they go into deep stretches, is to warm up the muscles first. It's really helpful for keeping the muscles safe, because you don't want to just dive into a deep stretch right away. That might cause some pulling or tearing. So we'll warm up pretty significantly, and we'll flow a lot, and most importantly, we will connect breath with our movement and slow down the whirling thoughts of the mind, which is what yoga is. Thanks for being here. Let's start. My name's Nick, if you haven't flowed with me before. Thanks for showing up. Let's start in child's pose on our mats. So when you are ready, big toes together. Knees can be wide for more hip opening. If you have some tenderness in the low back or want to stretch the low back, bring the knees together to touch, and then walk the hands forward here. Lower the forehead down to the mat, and just take a moment to settle in. Let the hips get heavy, let the chest get heavy. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And open mouth, let it go. Deep breath in through the nose, feel the back body expand. And open mouth, soften, release. One more time like that, deepest breath in yet. Filling up, feel the chest and the belly expand, the side ribs expand. And when you're ready to let it go, open the mouth for the exhale. Notice how those 3 cleansing breaths, those exhales at the mouth, are really just, right away you might notice the tension starting to soften, whether it's in the mind or in the body. So whenever you're feeling a little tight in the day, go ahead and take those kinds of breaths, or whatever slow breaths are helpful for you. This is just a moment to pause, to notice where the body is right now, so we can move mindfully from that place. So go ahead, take a moment, feel out the energy in the body, in the mind, what it is that you need on the mat today. And decide to be fully here for this next hour, to move and to breathe. And we'll take a couple more rounds of breath here. Try to soften closer to the mat on every exhale. Try to let go of anything going on in the mind on every exhale. And on your next inhale, we'll lift up to tabletop all fours. Bring your wrists underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath the hips. Spread the fingers wide. Try to shift more weight to the base of your index fingers and thumbs. Press the shins and the tops of the feet to the mat. On your inhale, draw the heart forward and up for cow. Lift the sitting bones, find a back bend here. And exhale, round into your cat. Press the floor away and tuck your chin. Inhale, draw the heart forward, not dragging it forward. Open wide across the chest. Exhale, round cat, press it away. Belly button to spine, chin to chest. Inhale for cow, lift up through the heart, baby back bend. Exhale to round, press it away, feel the shoulder blades move apart. Adding on here, inhale, lift through the heart, lift to the sitting bones, cow. This time on your exhale, use that exhale breath to tuck the toes, press the floor away, downward facing dog. We'll just take a breath in here, firm the outer arms in. Breath out, go ahead and lower the knees back down. Inhale, lift to the heart and sitting bones. Exhale, toes tucked, press the floor away, scoop the belly down, dog, send the chest back. One more deep breath in. Breath out, lower the knees back down to the mat. One more round like that, and then we're changing it up. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the sitting bones, count. Exhale, tuck the toes, down dog. Use that exhale to scoop the belly and press the floor away. Lower the knees back down to the mat. And on your inhale, extend your right leg back behind you. That left shin is pressing down. Flex through the right foot, reach the crown of the head forward. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, lower the right toes to the mat, spin the right heel down. You can shift the left foot to the left, and then reach your right arm high, opening up into this gate pose variation here. Reach the right arm up and overhead, side body stretch. Ground down to the outer edge of your right foot. Reach your right hand tall and lift the torso, lifting the torso so the shoulders stack over the hips. Arms are out wide. Now take the right fingertips towards the right shin and reach the left arm up and overhead. Another side body stretch here. Press into the left shin, breathe into the side ribs. Lift back through center, lower the left hand down, lower the right hand down, knees come back underneath the hips. Inhale, draw the heart forward and up. Exhale, tuck the toes, down dog, press your thighs back, heels descend towards the mat. Breath in, breath out, lower the knees down. Make sure the hands are under the wrists, or the wrists are under the shoulders. Extend your left leg back behind you, flex the foot. The left leg is lifted the height of the hip. Crown of the head reaches forward, heel presses back. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, lower the left toes down, spin the heel down, and then take the right foot out to the right. Right hand under the shoulder, left arm reaches high. Ground down to the outer edge of the left foot and reach the left arm overhead, side body stretch. Belly button to spine, gently engage the glutes. Left arm reaches high, and then lift yourself up, using the strength in the core and arms here. Take the left fingertips towards the left shin. Right arm reaches up and over. Inhale, come back through center. Right hand down, left hand down. Knees underneath the hips. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the sitting bones. Exhale, tuck the toes. Shift up and back down, dog. Take a deep breath in your dog. And a deep breath out. Ground down to the hands and the feet. Press the floor away. On your inhale, shift the weight to the left foot and lift your right leg up and back. On your exhale, open through the hips to stack and bend through your right knee, heel to seats. Keep that hip open, just extend through the right leg and flex the foot. Try to even out the weight of both hands, belly button to spine. Now square the hip down towards the mat, all 5 toes face down to the mat, breath in. Stay in the down dog shape, but squeeze the right knee into your chest. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, round forward and lightly step the foot through. Lower the back knee down and curl the toes. Center the inner thighs and you can squeeze the legs together and lift the chest, lift the arms, low lunge. Deep into the front knee, breath in. Breath out. Fingertips lower. Shift the hips back, walk the hands back with you so the hands are under the shoulders. Your hands can be on blocks as well. And flex to the right foot. Draw your right hip crease back. Breathe into the middle of that hamstring. Take a deep breath in. Breath out. Rebend into the front knee. Lift the chest. Lift the arms. Low lunge. Deep breath in. Sink deeper breath out. Fingertips lower. Shift the hips back. Flex the foot. Engage that right quad. Deep breath in. Lengthen the spine. Breath out. Maybe you fold forward deeper. Rebend one more time like that. Lift up, low lunge. Engage the glutes here. Hug the lower belly in. Half splits, fingertips down, shift back, straighten that front leg, and fold. Breath in. Breath out. Rebend into the front knee. Hands frame the front foot, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Walk the hands forward, lift the back leg, supported warrior 3. Hands to the mat or up blocks. Square the hips down towards the mat. If you look down the body, Flex through the left toes. You'll see them facing down towards the mat. Left hip draws slightly down. Right hip draws slightly back. Breath in, lengthen the spine. Breath out, forward fold. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Hinge, let the head get heavy. Release it. Breath in. Breath out, empty out the lungs. Inhale, halfway lift to lengthen fingertips to shins or the mat. Drag the heart forward. Exhale, fold. Press into the feet. Inhale, rise all the way to stand. Arms reach high, legs are strong. Exhale, forward fold, even with the heart hinge. Halfway lift on your inhale, lengthen. Hands plant, step back. Plank pose, top of a push-up. Something's going on with my phone here, so I'm going to fix it. Plank pose, top of a push-up. Sorry, Instagram, you got paused for a moment. We're in plank. If you're in plank, you get a little extra burn. Press the floor away with the hands. Heels press back. Take a deep breath in. Rock forward on your toes. Knees can lower. Keep them lifted. Engage. Keep them the integrity of this plank pose. And lower down to the belly. Elbows bend and then point back behind you. Tops of your feet press. Feel as though you can pull the hands back without actually moving them. And then lift the chest and the head. Engage the back body and lengthen the front body. Take a deep breath in. Point the toes. Breath out, lower it down, shin and forward to the mat. Walk the fingertips out wider. Elbows point up, and they stack over the wrists. Okay, we're tenting through the hands. On your inhale, peel the chest forward. Now just come up to your edge. Exhale, lower it back down. Inhale, lift the chest. Engage the glutes and the legs. Exhale, lower it back down. One more time like that. Inhale, peel up. Exhale, slowly release. Hands plant by your low ribs. Elbows point back. Tuck the toes, walk them in. Rise to plank or all fours. And we'll meet downward facing dog. On your inhale, send your left leg up and back. Flex to that foot. And on your exhale, roll open through the hips back and bend the left knee. Keep it open in the hips, but just straighten through that left leg. Flex the foot. Drive that heel away from the body. Deep breath in. Exhale, square off the hips. Turn that left hip down. All 5 toes face down. Press the floor away with the hands. Squeeze the knee into your chest and stay in the down dog shape of the body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, round forward. Strong right leg, knee to chest. Plant that left foot in between the hands. Back knee lowers down. Low lunge, uncurl the toes, top of the foot roots. Shoulders over hips. Arms overhead. Deep breath in. Scissor the thighs, breath out. Hands down, walk them back with you as you shift back. Half splits. Flex to that left foot. Toes draw back towards you. Engage to that quad. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Rebend into that front knee, low lunge. Lift the chest, lift the arms. Strong glutes, breath in. Sink deeper, breath out. Fingertips lower, shift back. Half splits. Deep breath in, lengthen. Deep breath out, fold. Rebend, low lunge. Deep breath in, lift up. Deep breath out, ground down through the feet and the shins. Lower the hands down, half split, shift back, straighten and fold. Breath in. Breath out. Rebend this time, hands walk forward. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, strong back leg. As you walk the hands forward under the shoulders, lift that right leg ahead of your head. You can even look down the body to look at the foot. All 5 toes point down. Heel draws back. Right hip draws down. Left hip draws back. Crown of the head reaches forward. Belly button in towards your spine. Breath in. Breath out, forward fold. Feet together or hips width. Bend the knees as much as you need. And then let the head get heavy. Just drape down over the thighs here. Gently sway if you'd like. Gently shake the head no and nod it yes. On your next inhale, halfway lift, draw the heart forward. And exhale, fold. Press into your feet, rise to stand. Arms sweep high, breath in. And exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands and step back, plank pose, half of a push-up. Rock forward the toes, breath in, knees lifted or lowered. Exhale, lower slowly to your belly. Right away, tops of your feet press. Walk the hands out wide again. Tip the fingers, elbows stack over the wrists. And on your inhale, engage the glutes, scoop the belly. Peel the chest up, drag it forward. And exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift up. Use the full exhale to take you down. One more round like that. Inhale, lift, open wide across the chest. Draw the shoulder blades together. Exhale, lower. Hands by the lower ribs. Tuck the toes, walk them and engage through the legs, the glutes, the core. Press the floor away, plank or all fours, and then we'll be downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. On your inhale, send the right leg up and back. Exhale, roll over through the hips, stack and bend through that knee. Keep the hips stacked, but reach straighten through that right leg, pressing through the heel, flex the foot. And then turn the hip to face down, square up the hips. Turn all 5 toes to face down, breath in. Stay in the down dog shape, but squeeze right knee into your chest. Extend the leg back behind you, breath in. Knee to chest, stay in that down dog shape, squeeze in with the lower belly. One more, inhale, just extend the right leg. And then exhale, draw the knee into your chest. Round forward into your plank and lightly step the right foot through. Back knee lowers, uncurl the toes, low lunge. Take a deep breath in. Half splits on the breath out. Rebend into that front knee, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, walk the hands forward, find your supported warrior 3. Draw the left hip down, right hip crease back, strong back leg, long through the spine. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, bend into that right knee, take a big step back. Warrior 2 is where we meet. So we've got a deep bend on the right knee. We're wrapping that outer right butt again. So we're externally rotating through this front thigh. Imagine that inner thigh is spinning up and around, and we're engaging through that right glute. Bend deeper into the front knee. Ground down through the outer to the back foot. Get strong through your back quad. Arms reach out wide. On your inhale, reverse. Flip the front palm, take it up and back, keep the bend. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, straighten the front leg, setting up for triangle. Walk the back foot in if you need a little bit more space for the body. Draw the hips back. Reach your right arm forward, pause for a moment here. Look down at your right foot. Press down to the big toe ball on the left foot. Look at your quad, engage the quads to the kneecap, lift sides of the thigh, and then we're hinging at this right hip crease. You can use your hand like a karate chop hand to make that line where you're hinging. Reach forward with the right hand, and then take it down to the shin and block on the mat. Left hand reaches high, arms open out wide like a T. Press into the feet and engage the quads. Send the hips back. Long through both sides of the torso and gently revolve open through the chest. Gaze might shift up. It could be down or it could be right in front of you. Take a deep breath in. Breath out. We bend into that front knee. Hands frame the front foot. 3-legged plank. Right toes float back. Wrists underneath the shoulders. Begin to roll to the outer edge of the left foot. Step the right foot back behind you. Wild thing. Lift the hips. Reach the right arm up and overhead. And then dip the hips down towards the mat. Maybe even drop the hips down if you're taking a seat. Reach towards the left toes. Come back in the wild thing. Press into the left hand and the outer edge of the left foot. Press into the right ball mound. And then dip the hips down. Maybe even take a seat. Reach forward. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, plant the hands. Reverse or wild thing, really. And your vinyasa. So you can shift your weight forward and lower all the way to the belly again. Or just lower halfway, chaturanga, elbows firm in. Inhale, press the floor away. Lift the chest, straighten the arms and the legs. Pull the hips forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send the hips up and back. Press the floor away with the hands and the feet. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth, let it go. All right, other side. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, roll open through the hips, stack and bend. Keep the open hips, but straighten through that left leg, drive your heel. Turn the hips to face down, square them off to the mat. And then draw your knee into your chest to keep the down dog shape. Inhale, extend the left leg. Exhale, knee to chest, everything else stays the same. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest, squeeze it in, and lightly step through. Back knee down, curl the toes, low lunge, set up. Deep breath in. Half splits on your exhale. When you're at the end of that exhale, to fold deeper. Bend to the front knee, walk the hands forward, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, supported warrior 3. Square the hips off to the mat. Engage through that right hamstring, or think about lifting through that inseam of the leg, so the inner thigh is lifting the leg up. Take a deep breath in the lengthen. On your exhale, bend the left knee, step the right toes back, spin the heel down, warrior two. Wide stance, deep bend in the front knee. Ground down to the outer edge of the back foot, lift through that inner arch. Arms out wide like a T. Same thing on this leg. We're externally rotating that thigh at the hip socket. So the inner thigh is spinning up and around, and you're firming the outer hip in. Flip the front palm, inhale, reverse. Side body stretch. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Maybe you walk that back foot in a footprint. I like to just shorten the stance. Okay? I find more stability underneath me. And then send the hips back. Reach the left arm forward. Look down at this bottom leg. Press down into the big toe ball end of the left foot, Engage the quad. You'll see the kneecap lift and firm into the thigh. And then again, this karate hand here, chopping right at the hip crease where you need to hinge. Rather than bending from the waist here, we're bending at the hip joint, really. Send the hips back, reach the left arm forward, and then take the left hand under the shoulder to the shin, the mat, or the block, and reach the right arm high. Engage the quads, scoop the belly, lengthen through both sides, especially that left side, and then maybe you revolve the chest up to the ceiling, gaze might lift. Breathe. Lengthen out those inhales and exhales. Take one more deep breath in. Breath out. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hands down. Three-legged plank, left toes float. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, wild plank, roll to the outer edge of the right foot. Step the left foot back. Left arm reaches overhead, hips lift high. Drop the seat to hover above the mat, or drop all the way down and reach towards the right toes. On your inhale, lift back up into that wild plank. Hips lift, heart reaches forward. Drop it back down to your seat. Reach towards the right toes. Inhale, lift up, wild thing. Exhale, plank pose. Come back, hands under, wrists under shoulders. Rock forward on the toes in your Vinyasa Flow. Use your breath to lead the movement. Use this Vinyasa, whichever form you take, as a reset to your practice. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Adding on here, inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, roll open, stack and bend. Keep the stack, but inhale, straighten through the right leg. On your exhale, square off the hips. Draw the knee into your chest. Stay in that down dog shape. Squeeze it in. And then round forward here, knee to chest plank. Press the floor right. Engage that left glute. Lift the right shin higher, and then lightly step it through. On your inhale, dip the hips, lift the heart. Exhale, hips lift high. Straighten your front leg and fold. Right hip crease is drawing back here. Engage through that quad. Rebend into the front knee. Walk the fingertips forward. Supported warrior three, or hands to heart. Hands fly back, warrior three. Shoulder blades draw in. Hips are still square into the mat. Lift with the inseam of that left leg. We're engaging through the hamstring. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, slowly bend to the right knee. Step the left foot back. Triangle setup here. So setting up those straight legs, back heel is down. Draw the hips back, arms out wide like a T. Reach forward with the right hand, breath in. And then find your way to triangle pose. Breath out, engage the legs. Long side bodies. Arms reach out wide. Feel that stretch on the top of your left hip here. Take another deep breath in. Breath out, gazes forward. Begin a micro bend or bend deeply into the front knee if you'd like. Walk the back foot in and lift in a half moon pose. So we'll shift all the way into that right foot. Engage the leg and then strong to the back leg to lift it up the height of the head. The hips are moving to stack. The shoulders are moving to stack. Right hand underneath the shoulder on a block on that where it floats. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, bend the right knee, step the left toes back. We're in low lunge. So back heel spins up. Left hand down, right arm lifts. Side plank. Roll to the outer edge of that left foot. Step the right foot back. Okay? Ankle stack, hip stack. You might notice this top hip is rolling back. So shift it forward here and engage the belly even more. Press the floor away with the bottom hand. Lift that right leg, bend the knee, and take your right hand to the knee if you can. Give it a little squeeze to help it point up to the ceiling, and then step it back. Wild thing. Step it behind the left leg. Drop the hips. Reach that right arm towards the left toes. Lift back up, wild thing, breath in. Close it down. Three-legged plank, Vinyasa of choice. Maybe right toes float on the way down. Both feet down for your back bend. And downward facing dog is where we meet. Deep breath in. Breath out. On your inhale, send the left leg up and back. Exhale, roll over to the hip, stack and bend. Keep the stack, but straighten the leg. Breath in, strong leg. Breath out, square off the hips. And draw the knee to your chest. Hold that down dog shape. Breath in. Breath out, roll forward into your plank, knee to chest. Firm the outer arms in, grip them at the fingertips. Lift your left shin higher, and then lightly step it through. Inhale, dip the hips, lift the heart. Exhale, hips lift high, straighten that front leg and fold. Engage into that quad. Rebend to the front knee. Shift the weight forward, strong back leg lifts you up, supported, or full warrior three with hands to heart, or hands flying back. Strong legs. Draw the right hip slightly down, left hip back. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, bend into your left knee. Step the right toes back, spin the heel down, and straighten through both legs for a triangle. Walk the back foot in if you need. Shift the hips back, arms out wide like a T, reach, 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 and then lower into that triangle pose. Strong legs, long side body, so strengthen through that left side body. It might lift up a little bit here. Take another deep breath in. Breath out, gazes forward, bend into the front knee. Walk the back foot in until you can shift weight to that left foot, and then lift that back leg high. My quads are so engaged here. Draw that left hip back as you reach forward with the left side body. Breathe in. Maybe falling, coming back out, coming back in after you fall out. Take another deep breath in. Moving so slowly, we'll bend to the left knee. Turn the right hip down and step back into our lunge. Right hand under the shoulder, left arm reaches high, breath in. Side plank on the breath out, roll to the outer edge of the right foot. Set up with left ankle on top of right. Notice this top hip. Is it rolling back? Roll it forward to stack. Shoulder stack. Now lift the left toes, bend the knee, point it up to the ceiling. Maybe use the hand to help you hug it in. And then step back, wild thing. Drop the hips down, reach back towards the right toes, and then lift back up, wild thing, press the floor wet, hands down, three-legged plank, maybe those right toes float. Vinyasa of choice. Down dog, here are your options. This is our break, our chance to reset the breath and reset ourselves to the practice. Down dog, dolphin pose. If the wrists are feeling tired, lower the forearms down, tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back, walk the toes in. Or child's pose. If you'd rather be in a seat and not face down on the mat, I get that. You can take a seat on the shins. Sit tall and breathe. Wherever you are, in an active down dog or dolphin or a more passive child's pose or comfortable seat. Smooth out the breath. Slow it down. Feel it move in and out the body. Two more breaths. One more deep breath in. Breath out. Make your way back to downward facing dog wherever you are. Tucking the toes, lift the hips up and back. On your inhale, send your right leg up and back. Exhale, roll open through the hips, stack and bend the knee. Inhale, extend the leg, level the hips. Exhale, just the knee to chest, stay in the down dog shape. Inhale, roll forward, plank, knee to chest. Pause, hold, lift that shin higher, and then lightly step it through. Inhale, dip the hips, and lift the heart. Feel the stretch in that left hip flexor. Exhale, hips lift high, lengthen through that front leg, and fold. Rebend, warrior three, with or without that support. Shift forward, strong through both legs, hips square to the mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, step back with the left foot and set up a triangle pose. Pull the hips back, reach that right arm forward, and then open the arms out wide like a T. Engage the glutes. Deep breath in. Engage the legs, breath out. Inhale, 5-pointed star, straighten through both legs, turn the toes slightly in, heel slightly out, arms overhead. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold, hinging at the hips. Bend the knees if you need to, and just let the torso drape down, let the head get heavy. On your inhale, halfway lift, drag the heart, the crown of the head forward. Exhale, fold, walk the hands back a couple inches. Hands under the shoulders, halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, fold, and walk the hands back if you can. One more time like that. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold, hinge, release the head. Inhale, halfway lift. And on your exhale, we'll walk it forward, low lunge, top of the mat. So right knee bends, right foot is forward. Back heel spins down. We'll lift back up into our triangle prep. And then bend to the front knee. Shift the back foot in, walk it in, and lift into half moon pose. Press to both feet, press into both feet, and engage the legs. Gaze in a single point that isn't moving. Take another deep breath in. On your exhale, standing splits, lower the hands down, turn that left hip and shoulder down, square up the hips, and re-engage through that right quad, draw the hip crease back, lift with the inseam of that back leg. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, we'll take the left toes towards the left wrist. The toes are lifted, we sweep them down, maybe you touch the left wrist, and then sweep it back behind you, standing splits. Again, left toes, left wrist, exhale. Inhale, standing splits, use the inseam of the leg to lift it. Left toes, left wrist, last one. Lift it up and back. Forward fold, feet head width. Halfway lift, breath in. Hold for the breath out. Hands at heart or hands to hips. And we'll lift to stand. Draw your right knee into your chest. Let's bring hands to hips for a moment. Press down to the left foot. Draw the right knee in. Hands where they are, up and overhead. Leg stays bent or start to straighten and press that heel and lift. Engage that quad. Press down to the left foot. Engage the standing leg. Bend to the knee. Hands can stay up overhead or hands to hips. Turn that knee out wide. So the hips are still swaying forward. We just point that knee outward. Externally rotating again. Stay right here or extend that leg long. Hold for 3. Hold for 2. For 1, re-bend it. Drop back through center, feet together. Bend the knees for chair pose. Ooh, drop the seat low. Engage the legs. Hug the lower belly in. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold, release. Halfway lift, breath in. Hands plant, left foot steps back. Right toes float, 3-legged plank. Wild thing, step it back behind you. Lift the hips and the heart. Drop the seat down, reach back towards the left toes. And again, lift up to wild thing, lengthen the spine and then back bend. Side plank with right knee pointing up to the ceiling. So float the right toes, knee points up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, right hand down, right leg extends. Vinyasa of choice, maybe right foot floats. Move through your flow. And then find your way to downward facing dog. Okay, so we got a little preview of that left side. That's where we're going. Inhale, take the left leg up and back. Exhale, roll open to the hips, stack and bend. Inhale, re-extend, lift the hips. Keep the down dog shape, but squeeze the knee into your chest. Inhale, roll forward into your plank. Exhale, lift that shin higher, and then lightly step it through. Inhale, dip the hips, lift the heart. Exhale, lengthen through both legs and fold. Bend to the front knee, shift forward, warrior 3. Maybe you free the hands and float them by the hips. Your hands to heart, and really get strong to the legs, strong to the core, and the upper back to lift the chest. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, bend the left knee, step the right toes back, set up for triangle pose, arms out wide, shift the hips back, strong legs, hips back, heart forward, arms open out wide like a T. Reach long fingertip to fingertip. Engage the legs, grab down through the feet. Take one more deep breath in. Imagine you're pressing this top hand into a wall here to help you open through the chest. Breath in, breath out. 5-pointed star rise. Turn the toes in, heel slightly out, arms overhead. Forward fold, hinge from your hip creases, bend the knees as much as you need. Hands under your shoulders, halfway lift. Take a deep breath in. Fold, walk the hands back to the feet. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, fold and walk the hands back. One more time, halfway lift. Hands under the shoulders. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift, halfway. Exhale, turn the left toes forward, walk the hands forward, and then rise again to that triangle prep. Bend to the front knee, walk the back foot in, and lift into your half moon pose. Press through both feet. Engage, especially that left quad. Protect the hamstring here to help you really stabilize to that pelvis. Take a deep breath in. Breath out, standing splits. Square the hips and the shoulders to the mat, lower the hands to block to the mat. Bend that left knee as much as you need, and lift through the inseam of that back leg. Release the head, let it get heavy. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, right toes towards the right wrist, maybe they tap. Send it up and back, strong to the core, strong to that right hamstring, and then take that tap, toes to wrist. Take it up and back, strong to that left quad the whole time. Tap the wrist. One more, lift it up and back. Lower the toes down, forward fold, bend the knees as much as you need, let go of the head. Inhale, halfway lift, hold here. Hands float to heart, hug that belly in or hands to hips, and then lift all the way to standing. Right foot is the base, left knee to chest. Standing high knee raise. You can keep your hands at your hips or arms overhead. Press down to the right foot. Stay with the bent front knee or straighten that left leg. Drive this movement with the heel and engage the glute and the quad. Keep that leg lifted. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Rebend the knee. Now turn the knee out wide, but keep the hips facing forward. You might bring your hands to your hips to feel what that's like to just take the knee out wide or point those hip points forward here. Stay right here or kick that leg out wide. Press down into this right foot, the standing leg foot, and lift up to the thigh. Maybe arms overhead. Last 2. Last 1. Bend the knee. Drop back through center. Drop the foot down next to the right. Sink the seat chair. Get low in that seat. Hug the lower belly in. Take another deep breath in. Fold. Breath out. Inhale, halfway lift. On your exhale, plant the hands. Step your right foot back. Float the left toes back, 3-legged plank. Wild plank, step the foot behind the right. Lift the hips, open the chest. Drop the seat down, reach towards the right toes. Lift back through wild plank first. And then start to straighten or reach the left fingertips to the ceiling. Float the left foot and point that knee into the ceiling. Lift that leg. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, left hand plants. Left leg extends and Vinyasa of choice. Down dog, child's pose or puppy pose. So you know child's pose. If you're newer to puppy pose, knees stack underneath the hips width distance apart, tops of your feet root down. Begin to walk the hands forward until you can lower the forehead, the chin, or the sternum to your chest. The sternum will come last, okay? So it's a step-by-step progression for this pose. I like to start on my forehead and then slowly after a couple breaths, so lengthening on the inhales, keeping that length on the exhales, but dropping the heart down. You might find more space to creep the fingers forward and drop the chin down or the sternum down depending on your body. Try to hug the upper arm bones into the shoulder sockets. Imagine you can firm the outer arms together. Hug the low belly, the low ribs in, and then breathe into the side ribs, the armpits, the shoulders. Breath in. Breath out. Walk the hands back in. And then tuck the toes, lift up and back, downward facing dog. On your inhale, send your right leg up and back. Exhale, draw your knee to your chest, step it through. Inhale, this time high press and lunge. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, hover the chest, slide the arms back by your hips. Shift your weight forward, warrior three. Lift it into the back bend. And on your exhale, step it back to that hover lunge. This time, reach the arms forward. Take your hands together at heart center and twist. Hook that left elbow outside the thigh. So we haven't been taking twists like this all class, but poses like triangle pose where we're revolving open through the chest and simple twist, all are twists. Now we're just taking a deeper variation here. Press into the hands, press through both feet, lift the belly away from the thighs, scoop the belly, and then twist deeper, maybe the gaze lifts. Take a deep breath in. Breath out, begin to unwind, finding your way to cat lunge. So lengthen through that front leg and fold. And then walk the back toes in about a footprint or more. So you have about 2.5 to 3 feet between your feet, okay? And then walk the right foot to the right about an inch or so. So the heels are in train tracks rather than a tightrope, okay? Folding over the right leg, take your right thumb to your right hip crease, hold the hip crease back, left hand under the shoulder on the mat or the block, and try to lengthen through the spine. So the heart is pulling forward, the hip crease is drawing back, engage to the right leg. Take another deep breath in. Keep the hands where they are, but fold the upper body. Halfway lift breath in. Option to stay or option to take revolved triangle. Left hand to the inside or outside of your left foot on the mat or a block. The block gives some nice height to this so you can find more space to twist. So highly encouraging some blocks here, even though I forgot one today. Right hand to that hip crease to drop back. Chest reaches forward. Bring your right hand to your low back now. It should remain level as we twist the upper body. So we're not moving the hips. Sit with the inner thighs, reach the chest forward, revolve. And then maybe you reach that right arm high. Keep pulling the right hip crease back. Keep pressing into the adders of the back foot, strong through that back leg. Take one more deep breath in. Fold, breath out, unwind. Hands frame the front foot. Breathe into that hamstring. Rebend into that front knee. Plant the hands. Go ahead and step back. Downward facing dog. Shake that right leg out. Take a vinyasa if you need it. And then we'll move to the other side. Down dog, deep breath in. And deep breath out. Inhale, send that left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to chest, squeeze, lightly step it through. High crescent lunge on your inhale. Strong legs, lift the chest. Exhale, hover the chest, fly the arms back, shift your weight forward. Warrior three, strong to that back leg. Square those hips. Step it back to that hover lunge. Reach the arms forward, find space to the side of the body, and then hands to heart. Twist and hook that right elbow outside the thigh. Use the strength from the belly to lift the belly up and revolve first, and then use the leverage of the arm, pressing into the leg into the arm, press the hands together, and twist deeper. Breathe in here as we revolve through that upper middle back. Take one more deep breath in. Breath out, slowly align hands in the front foot, cat lunge, straight through that front leg and fold. Find a little micro bend in that front knee and then walk the back foot in. Big step forward, so 2.5 to 3 feet distance apart. Okay, and then walk the left foot to the left about an inch or so the feet are on train tracks here. And that'll give more space for the hips so you can try to work towards squaring them for this pose. Left thumb, left hip crease. Engage the quads, press through both feet. Right hand under the shoulder, reach the chest forward, hold here for a moment. Lengthen the spine. Strengthen the fronts of the legs. Breathe into the backs of the legs. Take another deep breath in. Hands stay where they are. Just fold the body over that front thigh. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Stay right here or revolve triangle. Right hand on the inside or the outside of the left foot. Reach the chest forward. Take the hand out to the low back to maintain this level feeling. So you'll do a little self-adjustment as needed, pulling that left hip back, right leg presses back. And then begin to revolve through the midline, or like kind of where the navel is here. If the hips can stay level without the support of the hands, go ahead and reach that left arm high. Again, a block under the hand is so nice to give you a little more space to twist deeper in this pose. Press into the outer edge of that back foot. Send the weight slightly back into that leg. Press the thigh back. Keep leaning or reaching forward long to the spine and then revolving on your exhales. One more deep breath in. On your exhale, slowly unwind. Plant through the hands, shoulder width distance. Step back, downward facing dog. You might shake that right leg out or left leg out. And one last vinyasa if that's what you are wanting right now. Go ahead and move through your flow. We'll meet in down dog. Yogi's choice for your hip stretch. You can take half pigeon, drawing the shin forward, ankle in line with the left, wrist in line with the right. Walk that left leg back behind you. If you prefer a double pigeon and want to stack the shins, you can stack the shins. If you want a supine variation, figure 4 on your back. Just go ahead and take a moment here to set up in your hip stretch of choice. And once you're there, settle in. Try to level off the pelvis if you're in single or double pigeon. So we don't want to just lean the weight to one side, try to keep it even. If you're in double or single pigeon or double pigeon and you'd like to fold, you can walk forward and fold. Wherever you are, relax the shoulders. If you're on your back, the low back releases to the mat. And turn your attention back to your breath. And smooth out your inhales and your exhales. Stay right here with the breath. We've got about 3 more. Slowly unwind, come out the way you came in. If you're on your back, stay on your back. If you're in single pigeon, double pigeon, and want it down dog, take it, shake it out, and then we'll take the other side. So left leg up and back from your down dog. Bring that shin forward. Single pigeon or double pigeon, level off on the pelvis here. Or on your back, left ankle crossed over left thigh, right thigh, excuse me, for a figure 4, supine figure 4. And then go ahead, once you find that pose, get out any last little wiggles or adjustments. And of course you can adjust as you go. But find a place where you are feeling some sensation in that outer left hip. And then soften the shoulders, soften between the eyebrows. If you're in a seat, you can fold, single or double pigeon. If it's comfortable to close the eyes, do so. And then watch, listen, feel the breath move in and out the body. Couple more rounds of breath here. Just really taking the time to drop into this pose. Let the body settle and open. Begin to walk the hands back in towards you. If you need to take a down dog, shake the legs out. Do what you need and then meet on your back. Once you're on your back, bring your arms out wide like a T. Walk the feet a little wider than the mat. And then begin to windshield wiper knees side to side, moving slow. You can let the head rock in the opposite direction of the legs. Give yourself a little massage in the back of the head. Continue to take those deep, full breaths. Come back through center, walk your feet hips width. Hug your right knee into your chest. Hands wrap around the shin and then extend your left leg long. If you have a sore low back, you can keep the left knee bent. If the left leg is long, flex it at the ankle. Press the heel down, press the top of the thigh down. And then squeeze that right knee closer towards the chest. Keep your left hand on the shin, bring your right arm out wide like a T, and we'll take that right leg to the left. If the low back is feeling tender, shift the hips a couple of inches to the right, and then come back into that twist. So hips are stacking. Right knee is not moving towards the mat, unless your body just does that, but that's not the point of the pose, to get the right knee to touch, okay? The right knee should stay in line with the hip. The upper body is revolving the opposite direction of the legs, and we're twisting right around the navel line here. Soften the shoulders, soften the neck, the throat, the jaw, and soften between your eyebrows. Take another deep breath in. Breath out. Unwind. Bring the hips back through center. Take the left knee into your chest. Extend your right leg long if it's okay in the low back. Flex through that right foot. Drive the heel down, drive the top of your right thigh down, and then hug that left knee in. Feel that release through the hip flexor. And then feel the stretch on the right side as well. Take another deep breath in. Breath out. Bring your right hand to the shin and keep it there. Left hand reaches out wide like a T, palm facing up. Cross that left leg to the right. If you need to, you can scooch the bottom hip to the left a couple inches to get that hip stacking. And again, left knee is in line with that top hip. We're not pulling or yanking it down towards the mat. That can pull at the low back. But instead, we're keeping it in line with the hip, hugging the belly button into the spine and twisting from that midline rather than the low back. Soften the shoulders. You can turn the head to the left if that feels okay. Just make sure that's the last thing to turn. And then come back to the breath. If you're still feeling tender in the low back, draw your left hip down and forward to that front of the mat. Take one more deep breath in. Breath out. Begin to unwind. Move the hips back through center. Windshield wiper knee side to side. Massage out the low back. And then draw knees into chest. Either happy baby or legs up the wall. Your choice. This is our final pose. If you have legs up the wall and would like dead bug pose, you'll reach the fingertips up and then drop down to the joints here. So you can soften through the fingers, the arms, the toes, the legs, and just feel this draining sensation or this sensation of reversing the blood flow. It's calming, it's cooling, it's restoring. One more deep breath in. Breath out. final posture on your back for Shavasana or in a comfortable seat. If you're on your back, take up space here. Extend the legs long, allow the feet to flop open, arms by your sides, palms face up, gently tuck one shoulder blade under the body at a time. Press the back of the head into the mat for a moment and then relax down to the head and the neck. Eyes closed, let them roll back into their sockets, tongue releases from the roof of your mouth. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth, release. Let go of anything you don't need. Let yourself rest. Shavasana. If you would like to linger a bit longer where you are, stay. If you're ready to make your way into the day, deepen out the breath. Take gentle movements of the body. When you're ready, meet in a comfortable seat. When you're in your seat, root down to the base of the pelvis. Lengthen the spine, lift up through the crown of the head. Shoulders soften. Face softens. Hands together at heart center. Take a moment here. Notice the immediate effects of the practice in the body and in the mind and the breath. Take what you need, leave what you don't. Be grateful for the body, for movement, for community. On your next inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, bow the head to meet the fingertips. Sealing in this practice, this work, this energy, and this breath. Thank you all for showing up, stepping up onto your mat today. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. If you're still on your back, go ahead and stay. If you are up and moving, thank you, thank you. It was really wonderful to practice with you today. I hope your hamstrings are feeling happy. Feel free to send any feedback my way or any questions my way. I'm here for it. If you didn't know already, thank you. Thanks, y'all. So good to see you. If you haven't already, we have a digital, know about it already, my words. We have a digital studio membership. It's $19 a month right now, and it's 5 Zoom classes a week, and it's really fun to see everyone. We are expanding a lot of our classes to Zoom next month, so stay tuned, and we'll send you all that info. But yeah, thanks for joining, and keep showing up, keep doing your practice. I appreciate all of you. See you soon.